Hey everyone, this is a battle with 111jirachi111, also known as Relay, also known as 5 million other names. Okay, so this is a battle with PKSparkxx Mixed tourney rules, which is pretty cool. And we both have lead Uxies, and we're both gonna just set up on each other because I'm thinking, alright, I don't really care because at least it'll be even. So I U-turned and I was like, crap, I was kind of hoping he would U-turn first. So, alright, I'm gonna go into Skarmory to take it, and I'm kind of like, crap, he's gonna already see like my Skarmory, like, bleh. So, he goes into Raikou, and I'm like, alright, he's just going to sub. And I was like, alright, he's just gonna sub. I'll just, dang it, what's that word? Whirlwind. Yeah, I'll just whirlwind away. But he decides to just Thunderbolt, and I'm like, man, that sucks. So he goes back into Uxie, and I'm like, alright, cool, this thing really can't hurt me, so I'm just gonna take this time to set up one layer of spikes, I believe. He U-turns, and he goes back into Raikou, I believe. And, yeah, so I'm gonna set up spikes. Now, after I set up spikes, I'm thinking, maybe he's going to sub thinking I'm going to switch thinking he's going to just Thunderbolt, you know? So, I don't know. I guess I was just kind of over-predicting and stuff, but he's just like, whatever, and like, chucks a Thunderbolt at me, and Skarmory goes down, which really sucks, because that pretty much cost me the game. But, oh well. Oh, yeah. Spoilers. Woo! So I go into Pinsir, and I'm thinking, okay, he might go into Uxie, but I'm not sure. But I believe I just end up earthquaking anyways, not to overpredict, and Uxie wouldn't have been able to do anything to me anyway. So now I go into Suicune to take whatever this Heracross is gonna chuck at me, and he goes for Stone Edge, and Suicune kind of laughs at that. So Reflect wore off, and I'm like, alright, cool. I'm going to take this time to set up a Calm Mind, which I do, I believe. Yeah, I use Calm Mind, and our light screens wore off, and I didn't know if he was gonna Thunderbolt or not. I know it wouldn't KO me, so I just went for the Roar. But he switches and goes into Alakazam, and I'm like, man, why are you using all the Pokemon I like? But anyway, so I Roar, and he sends out, and then Heracross comes back out, and I think he's just like, whatever. So, I believe he just goes for close combat here, and I think I set up another Calm Mind, and Suicune takes it like a Suicune, and yeah, I take this time to use another Calm Mind, and then I, munch on my leftovers because I'm cool, and then he's gonna go for another close combat, but that's not gonna KO Suicune, but that did whatever. So I go for a Surf, and that's gonna KO the Heracross because because two Calm Minds, and yeah. I'm thinking, crap, I don't know, so he goes into Alakazam, and I'm thinking that it's Scarfed for some reason, but it's Specs, actually. And I barely live, and I go for Psychic, and that's gonna KO the Alakazam. So I was like, cool stuff. Yeah. I was kind of surprised that Suicune lived, and he said it was Specs, actually. I was very surprised that Suicune lived. But, so he goes into Raikou, and he's not gonna, mess around, he's just gonna Thunderbolt. And, there we go. So, now I go into Sizzle, or, what am I saying Scissor for? Pinsir, because Pinsir's awesome, and he doesn't have Light Clay this time. And he goes into Uxie, and I was thinking that because so I went for X Scissor, which was pretty cool and pretty nasty. So it doesn't quite KO, but because I'm Scarfed, I can just X Scissor, and there it goes. And Pinsir's amazing. I really like Pinsir. But anyway, so now I have Scissor, and I'm like, I'm dead. That's it. I don't have anything to take anything, so that Scissor screwed me over. I thought he was gonna Pursuit, but he didn't because I know he's banded. I was like, whew. At first when I switched, I was like, no, he's a Swords Dance, but whatever. So I believe I just take this turn to, I set up the Reflect. He Bullet Punches because I don't want anything else to take a Bullet Punch, and I'm a U-turn. That does nothing. Scissor kind of just laughs at it, and he's kind of he's like, so I go into Donna, and because Donna can resist, and I Dragon Dance, I believe. And, what I really wanted to do was kind of Dragon Dance again, but I didn't know if a Thunderbolt would KO, at this point because Crawdaunt doesn't have great special defense. So I crab hammer, thank goodness it hits, and Regice goes down. So he goes into Raikou, and what I should have done was I should have switched into Uxia's Death Fodder or something. I needed, and then went back into Pinsir, but I just didn't. I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm like, one Dragon Dance, I'll be able to outspeed a Raikou. Yeah, that's hilarious. So, I pretty much just had to go into Pinsir, use an Earthquake, KO the Raikou, and now all he has left is a Scizor, which is gonna Bullet Punch me for the win and finish off my team. So, it makes me so mad that now I see that the error of my ways. Pinsir goes down, I go into Alakazam, and I'm like, man, if you were like modest specs, I would have probably done a chunk load. And I was thinking, I'm like, come on, crit something, please. But I don't get it. It was a Reflect wore off, and now Alakazam's gonna be utterly raped by Bullet Punch and stuff. It was a good game, and Uxie just goes in and dies at the end. Yeah, it was fun. And yeah, so I don't know what else to say. Okay. Bye everyone.